When is an ice cap not an ice cap? Hello, food freaks, and welcome to That's Rank. While not officially summertime, if we were to go by the Farmer's Almanac, and do keep in mind they're the same group of people who have us continuing to operate on daylight savings, so they're not exactly to be trusted. But look, the mercury is rising, the birds are singing, and spiders are definitely laying eggs all over my backyard. Kids, it definitely feels like summertime to me. And with the hotter weather comes cool, frosty beverages, and none have sold better in Canada over the last 23 years since its release all the way back in 1999 than the Tim Horton's Iced Capp. It's frozen coffee, rich cream, spoonful after spoonful of harmful sugar. The Iced Capp has been making us smile through the hot summer days for nearly a quarter of a century now. However, what if you can't get to a Tim Horton's? Imagine you just passed one, and now there's not another location for at least another 2 blocks. That's an awfully long time to wait. By the time you get there, you'll have certainly melted like the Wicked Witch of the West. Thankfully for you, Tim Hortons understands this problem and has released bottled versions of their coolest products. And today we're gonna try the Vanilla Iced Capp and the Double Iced Coffee. And while it might provide a little bit of instant satisfaction, does it compare to the real deal? Well, that's what we're gonna find out. And you know what? Let's start today with the iced coffee. I actually had an iced coffee from Tim Hortons within the last week or so, and I would best describe it as, well, initially I would describe it as steeped tea. However, once I successfully argued with the drive-thru in what I'd call a fairly hostile negotiation, I did eventually receive my iced coffee, and it was good. It was a lot like the regular coffee, but colder. So that's what I'm expecting here, although double may be a little bit extreme for my system. I don't remember the last time that I had a double, but it was definitely back when I had a gallbladder. I'm a Milk and Splenda guy these days when I'm not trying out coffee creamers for the channel here, so that's a little bit of behind the scenes for you today. I think this is the part of the program where food experts such as myself that you trust are expected to talk about what they're seeing right now, because you, the viewer, don't have eyes, apparently. So let me see if I can do this for you. It's very brown. Holy sugar, Batman! My teeth feel like they're gonna rot out of my skull right now. Is this like the experience of what having a double is like? Even just based on that sip, I know I'm in for a painful afternoon. I can feel it. My stomach's already starting to tense up. Like, how much sugar is in this thing? 33 grams of sugar. That feels like a lot of sugar for a small drink like this. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's no different than like a can of cola. Those are pretty sugar filled, I think. I don't really drink full sugar soda. So can I recommend this drink? Well, at the end of the day, that depends on you. I'm certainly not recommending it for myself because a whole bottle of this drink is gonna put me right into an afternoon coma, which is the opposite reaction of what I personally look for when I have a coffee. So don't drink this if you either require an insulin shot on a regular basis or if you're like me and you lack internal organs. However, Amelia F gives this 5 stars and says anything cold brewed is highly recommended by me. Just with the Tim Hortons ones, I kind of add little extras to give it a kick. Amelia's holding out on us, y'all. You can't tease things like little extras without being ready to spill the coffee beans about what your secrets are. So what is it, Amelia? Is it Cholula, Tarragon, Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You know, the world needs to know. Azra F also gives it 5 stars and says easy to travel with and mess free. Always have them in my refrigerator during the summers. Well, I guess I can't argue with Azra's logic. These are definitely easy to travel with and mess free, unlike so many other bottles of iced coffee that are on the market today. It's a real perk of the Tim Hortons brand. It's easy to travel with and mess free. Next up, we've got the Vanilla Iced Capp. So it's the same looking all around bottle here, but I decided to check out the nutritional info of this one ahead of time. And if you thought that the 33 grams of sugar in the Double was obscene, the Iced Capp one is packing 43 grams. If you got a 16-ounce Iced Capp at Tim Hortons, it's 53 grams of sugar, but this bottle is only 11.5 ounces big. So if it was the same size as an Iced Capp in store, it would be 60 grams of sugar. So this here is even more sugar E than an actual iced cap. Look, I know you don't drink this stuff because you're sugar conscious. I'm probably the only person in the world who cares how many grams of sugar in these things. You know, maybe I'm the wrong person to actually be reviewing this because I'm such a wuss. And I say this knowing that I've got an entire Mountain Dew episode on tap. Hey, stay tuned for that one in the near future. So I feel like this drink holds a lot more value than the Double iced coffee because there's actually been a few supply chain issues with the Tim Hortons Iced Capp this year. The most recent one coming a few weeks ago when the Iced Capp was tasting like peanut butter, which probably isn't good where allergies are concerned, I'm thinking. So speaking of allergies, let's go off on a side tangent here. My son is starting daycare this fall and peanut butter is a prohibited substance. It's like the top line item ahead of crack cocaine. However, there's something called wow butter that's allowed. Have any of you ever tried the wow butter? I did because it claimed to be a peanut butter substitute and I thought, hey, if it's a good substitute, let's maybe consider the substitute. Now, it didn't claim to taste like peanut butter, just that it could substitute it. I feel like I need to do an entire wow butter episode down the line because it's less of a sandwich spread than it's a spackle. Anyway, comment below if that's something that you'd like to see and in what ways you'd like to see me try it if I do wind up doing an episode on wow butter. So for the less sophisticated viewers at home, you'll note that the drink is, once again, very brown. God, it's so hard to taste anything but the sugar in here. Like, it's got vanilla, which is good, but I wish that they'd relied more on the vanilla and the coffee than the sugar to flavor this thing. Like, some sweetness is fine. This has 43 grams of sugar I'm seeing on the bottle, like maybe in the 15 to 20 gram range would be good. Then you'd still have the boldness of the coffee bean and the beaniness of the vanilla bean. Basically what I'm saying is I want more beans. You know, I think I've discovered what my favorite part of the Iced Capp actually is, and it's the texture, you know, the icy mess of the drink. It's like a coffee slush puppy. You can't drink a slush puppy as an adult because your tongue gets all blue or red, and at my age, those are signs of a heart attack. This here does not have any of the slush, so basically it's a bottle of liquid sugar. So if that sounds like something that you'd enjoy, then this is a sugar drink for you. Victoria R gives this drink 5 stars and says, well, I'm a Canadian, and since this place is from Canada, well, of course, I give it 5 stars. They're such nice people, and they're our affordable and amazing product. I love them so much. I love Get an Iced Capp. Trust me, if you want to call me to Canada, you know for a fact I go to Tim Hortons. Folks, if you happen to know Victoria, can you provide a wellness check, please? I think she's having a stroke. Sabrina R gives these 5 stars and writes, absolutely delicious and gets my coffee fix in for the day. Cappuccinos are my favorite type of cookies from the company, and I absolutely love the added vanilla flavor to make it sweet and delicious and creamy. I 100% free purchases products. Dear viewers of this program, if you're questioning what 43 grams of sugar inside a tiny bottle like this does to your brain, please refer to the last 2 reviews. Don't drink this. It's causing brain damage. Probably. So apparently there's actually an original Iced Capp flavor that's also out there on the market, but to be honest, I'm not particularly motivated to track it down to review. I'm sorry if that makes you feel a little bit ripped off. Maybe it's incomplete without the 3rd part of this unfrozen trilogy, but personally, I feel satisfied. Now, of course, if you haven't gone ahead and done so already, please do hit the subscribe button on this channel, and when you do, I need you to share this video with 10 of your friends, and your crush will ask you out. And if you don't share this video with 10 of your friends, you'll be alone forever. Are you willing to take that chance?